Cold, cold ground. Old Tom Waits. A crestfallen sidekick in an old cafe. Never slept with a dream before he had to go away. A spell in the tower, Uncle Ray bought around. Don't worry about the army and the cold, cold ground. 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 Now don't be a crybaby when there's wood in the shed, a bird in the chimney, and a stone in my bed. When the road's washed out, hey, pass the bottle around and wait in the arms of the cold, cold ground. And the cold, cold ground. In the cold, cold ground. In the cold, cold ground. There's a ribbon in the willow and a tire swing rope, a briar patch of berries taking over the slope. The cattle sleep in the mailbox and will never go to town till we bury every dream in the cold, cold ground. 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 Give me a Winchester rifle and a whole box of shells. Blow a roof off the goat barn and let it roll down the hill. The piano is firewood, Times Square is a dream. We'll lay down together in the cold, cold ground. 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 Call cops on them breedloves, bring a Bible and a rope, a whole box of Rebel and a bar of soap. Make a pile of trunk tires and burn them all down. Bring $1 with you, baby, in the cold, cold ground. 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 Take a weather vane rooster, throw rocks at his head. Stop talking to the neighbors till we all go to bed. Beware of my temper and the dog that I found. Break all windows in the cold, cold ground. 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 In the cold, cold ground.